Go in one. I am from Tampa, Tampa, Tampa. Okay. I am from Tampa, Tampa, Tampa. T1 back at you, huh? I am from Tampa, Tampa. They had to hear what I said, man. I am from Tampa. Let's do it. One time. I am from Tampa, home of the felons. 9 times out of 10 your homeboy tellin'. 6 times out of 10 your homeboy jealous. Your bitch wanna hang with your homeboy, let her. I don't know the hoe, she just came with the Chevy. Peanut butter paint made her drain like jelly. In the belly of the beast, and the beast in the belly. Ready for the streets, and I'm eating on my salad. Live from the hood where the cops don't like. Where the drop boy slap boss for a stike. Half of them niggas on the block on white. Jake boy circling the block on bike. Damn them crackers, everybody know Vice. I'm getting money even if I gotta go bite. At the block party, everybody throw dice. I'm married to the game, everybody throw rice. I'm married to the game, and she ugly as fuck. Now my bitch though good as fuck. I'm married to the game, and in the beach, your ass, your feet, no flip-flop. I'm married to the game. I'm married to the game. I blow purple, no shirt, no sir. Get it back, fam. I am from Tampa, home of the drama. 9 out of 10 of these hoes ain't promised. Watch that bitch, cause hoes ain't honest. She'll file income tax on her own mama. I don't know the hoe, she just came with the Hummer. Big boy feathers and they came with a lumber. 2 or 3 chain, let them hang on my stomach. You swear that I was in the chain gang getting dumber. I be goddamn, I'm the same air summer. Ain't shit changed but the name on the burner. Even my connect knew I came with the burner. Ain't no telling what might happen, I might have to burn 'em. I swear to God, I ain't just rapping about that life, nigga. Check my jack. Goddamn right, you ain't even gotta like, you ain't gotta respect me. Respect my wife, I'm married to the game, and she ugly as fuck. Now my bitch though good as fuck. I'm married to the game, and in the beach, your ass, your feet, no flip-flop. I'm married to the game. I'm married to the game. I blow purple, no shirt, no sir. Get it back, fam.
Hey everyone, you already know who this is. Your girl Ware coming at ya. I want to tell you a little about the song. I hope y'all like that. That is from Tampa. That is T1. Shout out to you, T1. Thanks for the great song. We appreciate it. So anyways, we thought we'd come out to y'all today because, you know, we're on the game trying to chill, play the game, have fun, and do whatever. And then, of course, who do you got but Bipolar behind Omni want to come up and start with his bull crap and talk a whole bunch of stuff. But listen here, Omni, your YouTube account isn't nothing. It will never be anything. So don't get too excited because you got 80, 90 something views, whatever the heck it is. Because guess what? You got a long way to go. So don't even sit up here and act like your stuff is all that, because it ain't.
You only got 108 views.
And stop holding your flip phone with your neck. It don't look right when you're recording videos. Stop talking crap to people. Especially when you ain't got your stuff right. You are watching TBYG. Welcome back to the TBYG show, y'all. So yeah, Omni, don't be talking that crap, because you have no room to talk crap at all, bruh. And then you are on there talking about old people and this and that, and bruh, you leave skid marks in your drawers still. I ain't even hearing that. And in the background, you're going to hear one of Lord's songs playing. This is the Get Burned. Yes, y'all. This is the original from Lord himself. How many YouTube channels do you guys know that do that have their own music? Not very many. Very far few in between though. But Lord does. He makes his own music.
I'm gonna set your place on fire. Let's get higher.
I'll tell you a little bit about Lord himself. His stage name is Ant Dog 813. He did a lot of music here in Tampa, and also Evildor. He also has his alternate ego, Evildor, as well, you guys. So, and he does like doing, you know, like political music, hard rock, which is his Evildor persona that he likes to kick. But here in Tampa, he has done music, you know, and he's helped a lot of people here in Tampa also with their music. Y'all can check him out online at AntDog813 and also under Killsborough Records. He's a proud owner of the record label Killsborough Records, you guys.
I gotta keep it real with you. For real. Niggas don't dance. We juke. It looks like dancing to me. Lip biting animal. Where we dancing then? Biting animal. Lip biting animal. Lip biting animal. Yeah. Lip biting animal. Lip biting.
Hey you guys, this is Charles Walker from Polk County. This is Florida Boy from Polk County, Florida. This is a really good song as well, you guys. And Lord, aka Ant, also has some influence in this as well.
I'm fresh, I'm Don't rock star ways, just rock ways. Hold up, homeboy, listen to me. I'm a beat gay. I know I look funny. Juking on the dance floor, yeah, cause I run it. Check me out, cause I'm so fly. I'ma rock these weeds to the day that I die. Watch me hold it down. Stand back and lay it down. You see, she love the sound.
I can't wait to
beat her down. You don't wanna see me when I'm on them beats, yeah. I'ma beat, bang, bang, bang. Can't be, can't look, biting, and I'ma look, biting, and I'ma look, biting, and I'ma look, biting, and
I'm a lip biting.
Like you know it.
This is for the ladies. If you know you got ooh, then make
You
it
do what it do. Don't stop, get it, don't stop, get it.
got the shades on.
Do the Stevie Wonder for me. Rock side to side, rock side to side. Hey, chill out. Pill poppin', cause I be pill poppin'. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Come on, do what I do. Ready? Now chill. That's here in Florida, that's Miami. Kansas City, Miami. A little head in Miami. Block of Miami. Lip biting, cause I'm a lip biting. I think he was down there in South Florida, actually, though. They said he was from Polk, but he Miami, Florida. Give it up from a homeboy there. He that's raw as hell, man. He made the whole club just like rock side to side, pill poppin', cause I be pill poppin'. Ooh, yeah. Hey, I used to love that song, man. Some days back there. Music is my thing, man, and I've been into music for a long time. But I'm gonna tell you about productions and video productions and how it goes. If you're gonna do YouTube, you gotta come in here with the understanding that you gotta have money. No YouTuber's gonna come in here without money, unless they have a computer that has everything featured with it. That's normally how it runs. But if you're using a laptop, it's not really a good deal to use a laptop, so you have to use a PC. That's the best thing you can do. If you want to be a YouTuber, all you need is a PC and a camera, and you can do your videos. But if you want to do what I'm doing, you got to come out your pocket a little bit more. You got to buy a PC, buy all types of equipment just to do certain things. And then remember, PlayStation 4 has a lot of stuff in it. So I have, purchased quite a few PS3s and purchased quite a few PS4s and purchased quite a few PCs and laptops just to play these games on all these platforms. If it wasn't for my kids asking me to do this, I wouldn't do this. And if it wasn't for God leading me to the way to do this, I wouldn't do it at all. I would just keep the money for myself. But I'm willing to give people the opportunity to win something because it feels good to win. And it's unordinary to win. And a lot of people don't ever get that opportunity. And right now, America's at a standstill. And the thing that bugs me is that a lot of people don't have anything, like being less fortunate. And I hate to see people, I really do. I hate to see people on the game with me asking me for my stuff and they can't have nothing, So that's why I give a lot of my viewers the opportunity to come on and watch. So I'm really giving away money. You know what I'm saying? So if you come on and watch, we can help. But and also another way you're gonna make it on here is you gotta have sponsors. If you can get somebody to sponsor you, to help you, that's easy. You just gotta keep trying until you get a sponsor. And that's how other people make money. Carlos Miller makes money like that by other sponsors. You know what I'm saying? Because all his stuff is normally sponsors, and I don't think he got one commercial up there yet, do he?
He
on the
does his
85 South.
own. He does his own
They do
little thing.
they do that on sponsor commercials.
Yeah.
So if I can get a sponsor, you'll see me doing commercials.
Like a Blue Chew and all that.
You know what I'm saying? So all I'm waiting is for one of them to give me permission to use, say their name and use their product and give out their product for free. You know what I'm saying? So we right now, what do we purchase? What's some headphones cost? Vibe. See, and we do this out of our pockets. You okay? So and then you gotta have sponsors. So what we do is what Tanya did was she bought a whole bunch of how many you buy? 10. Okay, she bought 10 headphone sets. And what Javin had inspired her was to let her know that these do work with the PlayStation 3, and these headphones, they're $10, but she bought quite a bit of them, and she's willing to give them out free, starting I think next month, not this month, but next month. Okay, because I think they come in sometime later this month, and she'll give them out. So I think what she's going to do is she's going to probably give them out to people uh, that don't have mics. So if you don't have a mic and you're hearing this podcast and you know that you need a mic and maybe God gonna bless you, all you gotta do is just tune in, watch our podcasts, watch our videos that we upload, watch anything that we do, comment, thumbs up. Definitely be a supporter, because if you don't support, or be unsupportive, then things ain't gonna happen the way you want them to happen, or for us to happen. But right now, the Defiance is actually down, so we can't really go up on Defiance. But I guess we're gonna be on Red Dead this weekend, and if you got any requests about any games on NES or Super Nintendo, let us know. What's the other one? Sega Genesis or Sega? No, Sega.
Sega NES, I believe.
Yeah,
Right?
Sega, not Sega Genesis. Sega.
Yeah, Sega, not Genesis. Sega.
I think it's Genesis. I'm not sure if it's Genesis or Sega.
It doesn't say Genesis. It says
Sega, just Sega.
Yeah, Sega.
Sega. So hey, look, come on, get on here, man. I mean, who ain't nobody else giving out free money on this thing? Absolutely not, not especially for games. Not one of these YouTubers in here just doing the video games and all that online gaming they do. They just want you to watch and they hand out like stupid crap. Sometimes some of them give out some cash prizes, but every few often we've given out in the past like 3 weeks $550, right? $550 between me and Ware. $550 together. All right. So we're willing to keep doing that, and to share that fun, to having fun on the game, and to have that absolute fun of having things, to obtain something, to collate. A lot of people want to do it.
Not to play this game,
You can play any other game you want to play. We're giving you the opportunity to get on any other game you want. Actually, God is giving you the opportunity. We work for Him. We're working through Him. When I say Yahoo, you know who I'm talking about. That's who I work for. I work for Yahoo. So I want to be nice to everybody, and I want to be good to myself, and I want to be good to my kids. But I'm gonna tell you something. On this game, Defiance, it's so simple in life. Let me see if I can explain it to people that don't have that insight, or that intelligence, or that education. People that don't understand daily activities with social events should ought to be ashamed of themselves. The way you act in front of people is the way you shouldn't act. I mean, if you're acting outrageously stupid, off the chain, go home. Go see a doctor. Stop. People in America don't need that right now, man. America is struggling so hard. And a lot of y'all out there are struggling. And there's no reason to be yappity yappity yap. What they say? Hey, thou shalt not insult. Stop. I gotta stop myself. But no one has the right to mess with someone. But you do have the right in a sense because you have the freedom of speech. But in reality, in a positive manner, you don't have that right to just be rude to everybody every day, because that doesn't make any sense. But if that's you, then expect that same treatment back.
Absolutely.
Okay. So yeah, I'm not a Christian. I'm a Judean. If you don't understand what Judean is, go look it up. We are people that do not play with people. Okay. We don't have to play with you. If you're going to be rude, expect either two things back: a silence, because you can just run your mouth, or a reaction letting you know the truth which is within you and about you. So that's the thing I gotta stop being on this game, is because we get a lot of people to go back and forth, back and forth. I'm not a loser to any argument of status of fights, anything. I'm not gonna let nobody try to like out talk me, outspeak me. Never. I've never lost that, and I never will. And I will always push that, and I always have a meaning to be right. If I'm wrong, God can make my wrongs right. Because I don't think I'm wrong by telling somebody they need to chill out. And then when I tell them let's duel, what happens? They get quiet. So, and rest my case. Scary. Anyways, stop being rude to people in the game because you're having a bad day at home, or something in the home's not right, or something in the cupboard's not there. That's not our fault. That's not your
Or
fault.
the government won't pay for
You
your
know what I'm saying?
medication. I'm
Whatever's
sorry.
going on, don't do it. Open up, pray, do something, be positive. That's all I can say. Because it doesn't make any sense to be negative every day. You know, there's a people, I don't want to talk about certain people online that play the game, because they'll think you're giving them fame. Well, really, it's a negative thing. It's not fame. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people on there that have drug problems, that play this game Defiance, and have racial issues, and that have some type of mental disability. And we can tell that. We can sniff that out. But when you get on the game to play, just play the game. You know, and if you don't want to hear it anymore, this is what we do. We just mute you. Simple. Simple as that. That's the best thing. Just mute them, so you won't have to hear it anymore. I'm just saying, so you don't have to hear the BS. Ah, it just I just want to play the game, and I want to help people. I just need you off my back. Go on about your business. Play the game. Don't get upset if we kill you or if we outplay you. Don't get upset. I mean, that's very, very childish, and that's very, very immature to do those things. It is, especially if you are grown. And it's for an example, if you are a child and you do that, you gotta grow up. Grow up, little buddy. Grow up, little sister. Grow up, because this is something that's not going to be tolerated in the future. Understand, y'all, the way things are going is, it may change to a way that is not going to be acceptable for certain ways of attitudes in the near future. Remember, we got a new president, and the government has got their little conspiring things they doing. You know, like the president activating that little defense thing. You know what that bill was called, Tanya? The Defense Act. Well, he did that. That's a good thing. But at the bottom of the list, y'all, the president is able to give out loans to whoever he likes, whoever's cool with him. So that's why I didn't vote, because these people, remember, one's the thunder, one's the clap, and in the middle there's you. So the thunder and the clap are communicating. The thunder and then it's clapping. Pow, you know what I'm saying? So the thunder winks his eye and gives a thumb up to the people that he's helping, which is clap. The clap. You got thunder and clap. You know what I'm saying? So the clap is like, yeah, and everybody in the middle is like, yeah, but they really don't know the truth. And we're tired of hearing that. That filibuster they're supposed to give in about giving out money to all these people out here, man, we think that's baloney. It's full of crap. So my mind state is on some other stuff. I'm not on that childish stuff. An adult. I'm a grown man, and a lot of you players are young and you live with mom. You should take that in consideration, that you still are at home. And me and your life is different. You're still a child. You're just a child. Remember that. You're just a child. So the things I'm doing, you're not going to be able to do yet until he allows you to do it, till God allows you to do it. That's the truth. So I'm going to do what he allows me to do. Is to help individuals out in this game so they can play the game, so they can have a satisfaction, because we're all in the house. Y'all should just get together and do videos and have fun while it lasts, and while we have this time, to at least to get to know certain individuals straight and change yourself. Like he say, oh, we must unite, but y'all ain't doing that, man. Like I said, America ain't gonna never change unless you really give the effort. But America can't do it. So that's why I call for exodus. If you don't understand that, then you don't understand. But Louis Farrakhan know what I'm talking about. Trying to leave this thing, because this place ain't right. and y'all don't make it right. We don't either, but y'all just don't make it right. I'm gonna give a little. I'm gonna do my own little jump in. I'm gonna educate a lot of y'all viewers that come on later and listen to this. This country does not know God. It never did, and I can prove it. 1776, when they made this country what it is, they had to go by an old Roman ideology, something ancient. You know what that was? Every city around the world that was a great city has a goddess, a warrior goddess that stands over her and protects her. In order for America to be recognized for as a great nation or as a state of of nation, they had to have a war goddess, and they chose who? Goddess Columbia. She stands for liberty. So the Statue of Liberty is her. The Columbia Pictures, Washington, D.C., District of Columbia. They praised this lady until about 1933. They praised her. They praised this guy. They had a pledge to her and everything. And then they changed it to 1933 was the national anthem. So they didn't tell y'all that they worshiped a goddess before that. She wore the colors of Mount Olympus, which is blue is for water, white is for spirit, red is for fire. Captain America wears some colors on your flag. That's the Mount Olympus colors. This city looks like Rome. Y'all gotta understand what this is, man. Rome even had a goddess over her, and Rome established that. So America never, ever, ever worship God or worship God. Not until later after the 30s. Now you think about that. This country was not founded with God. Not at all. If you don't believe me, if you're doubting me, please be my guest.
Look it
And
up.
go and look up Goddess Columbia. She's wearing a Mars Warriors cap, and she's wearing an armored helmet and a shield and a sword and a spear. You better go look at the cartoons when these are old political cartoons. See, I'm educating you guys. Go back and look at this stuff, man. You'll see what's his name? Uncle Sam sitting with her in the cartoons. Uncle Sam sitting with Lady Liberty, which is
Goddess Columbia.
the black woman that wrote it was something she wrote, like a poem she wrote. A black woman in the early 1700s. She wrote it. A black slave wrote this poem, and she said, "Give me justice, give me liberty, and all that." Do y'all don't understand? Liberty was about freedom back then around the whole world. That's why a lot of countries broke up apart and made their own countries to break away from the Roman Empire whole, the Holy Rome Empire whole. That's what they did. And they all formed a state, and they all formed a nation, and they all had a goddess standing above her. Go look it up. Say the goddess of nations. Go look up the goddess of the nations, or go look up goddess Columbia. When you look these things up, you know I'm telling you the truth. America's a lie, and it's been like that since a long time. So if it can't change, exit it. Leave. That's what I wanted to happen. Leave. I don't think this is gonna change, bro. Louis Farrakhan was right. But anyways, be easy on this game, man. Y'all stop all that crazy stuff, man. Stop harassing me, coming up to me because you've been killed by my kids or my wife. You know what I'm saying? I try to hold back on loading up videos because y'all are complaining to like YouTube and cry like Bartis did to have a video yanked down. Then when I put it back up, I had to yank down again. And John's been trying to get my video yanked down. It is what it is, man. So we're gonna expose the cheaters, the glitchers, all of that stuff. Y'all can call it what it is and say what you want to say. But I tell you what, some of y'all cry so much every day. But when I ask you for a duel, don't chicken out and keep that same energy. Stop doing what you're doing. I've been talking about every time I ask for a duel, when you go talking crazy, I said, let me get my duel because you know they never let me get my duel.
Never.
I don't lose duels, and y'all know that. Oh, they're gonna spot you. You damn right they're gonna spot you. Even if they didn't, I still ain't gonna lose. And that's proof of point. Red didn't want to take my duel last night. I said, sign out. My son signed out. I said, come on, Red, let's go. Red didn't want none. Man, if you don't sit your soft scared behind down, bro, I know something. You can meet me on any platform, and I'm 47. I'll whoop your ass on any. In fact, you don't even got no platforms. If you go to PlayStation 3 and you go to Grand Theft Auto, meet me there. I'll get down on you real quick. Real quick. I'm a real gamer, man. I'm on it. I ain't just sometime and sometimes here. You know, when you're retired, you can do whatever you want. When you got money, you can do whatever you want. But you better do it when he allows you to do it. Yahuwah. I'm gonna give y'all back to y'all host.
Hey everybody, welcome back. I ain't even gonna tell you who I am. You already know who I am. But anyways, everything that Lord has told you is correct and right, you guys. I mean, without Yahuwah, you couldn't do anything at all. He makes all and everything possible. And for now on, you guys, if any of you have anything that is not nice to say on the game or anything, just keep it to yourself. Don't nobody want to hear that. We just on there trying to play the game and have fun and do our giveaways or anything like that. If you see we're trying to give away something or what have you and you don't want to participate, just leave it alone. Nobody needs any snarky comments or anything like that. Make it, unfun and unfair for other people. So don't do that to people.
Listen.
Always treat people how you want to be treated.
Well,
Remember that.
Listen to this time. If
You always got to treat people how you want to be treated. If you treat people like crap, people are going to treat you like crap. And that's just point blank.
respect is to be found first in
Yeah,
thyself.
but you have to respect yourself first
But
in order for other people to find respect for you. But if you don't respect yourself, nobody's going to respect you.
yeah, so if you want people to be nice to you, watch how you talk to them. And watch what you
Exactly.
say to them.
Exactly.
Because the tongue is nasty.
Yeah.
Let's take, for instance, what happened to Bona. All that, see, let me tell you what the Lord does. Lord will take your enemies because they damn you and they say things and they envy against the covenant of him. This man came on here and said some real negative things to one of my friends. I'm going to mention the name. But my friend was like, hey, blah, 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 blah. He didn't understand why he said what he said. And I said, that's ignorance. He said, yeah, that's what it seems like. No, that's what it is, Tony. I was like, yeah. So then he turns around and he says, yeah, I just stopped talking to him. Well, a week and a half later, this is what happens to Bona. Bona lives somewhere out in a weird state. I don't know what state it is. Connecticut or Missouri or some shit like that. And then there in that state, you can't argue with your girlfriend. He argues with his girlfriend. He's in his pajamas, you need to know. And someone tells me what happens. He gets arrested, goes to jail, gets out of jail, and is sitting in a corner with his pajamas on. And a man walks up and gives him his jacket and says to him, you're going to need this more than I need it. You know how I found out? Because I know someone that knows him.
Right.
And that's so strange. And I'm not going to say it's so funny, but you see how God works in mysterious ways? He had somebody come up and give you a jacket, Bona. Maybe you should watch your tongue.
Yeah, watch how you treat people.
Don't go against
Watch
God.
the
Don't
things
go
that you
against
say.
God, bro. Whatever God
Exactly.
do, don't go against.
Not at all.
Tell me that's not what it seemed like.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it seemed like because someone came and told me to know him, that don't talk to me like that. You just came and told me.
Right.
And admitted to me what he is. And just came up and bluntly told me. That's a message.
Mm-hmm.
That's you can't tell me, man. The shit that happened to him, he gets in trouble. After all that stuff he said, negative. Your tongue will smite you. When someone's working for God, you leave him alone. Don't talk crap to him.
Right.
Don't mess with him. And don't come against him.
Mm-hmm.
Because God don't like it.
Right.
And God will come at you.
Right.
And he did it.
Mm-hmm.
And I seen it.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know how I know? Someone come tell me they don't talk to me at all. Come tell me. I'm like, wow. You drawing the line now? A week and a half later, something happens to him. We ain't seen him no more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we haven't seen him.
And then somebody comes up to me a few days after he's out of jail and tells me the story.
Mm-hmm.
Don't talk to me.
Right.
That's a message from God. To
Exactly.
let me know He has
Mhm.
handled my enemy.
Right.
Thank you, Lord, for handling my enemy.
Works in mysterious ways.
That's right. He'll handle your enemies and then tell you about it.
So he knows that he working.
So I know He working.
So you know
and I
he's
know I'm
working.
doing the right thing.
Right.
He gonna handle all my enemies or make them my stool. And if you talk about me, you put me down, all that, man, you can do that because all you do is raise me up and get me more viewers and allow me to do more things and allow me to flex hard like the Hulk on you.
Right.
But now I will walk to flex and I will praise God about this and thank the Lord. Flex on him hard because I'm allowed to boast and brag about him. And that's all I say. Look what he's done. Look what he's given me. Somebody said to me last night, well, he ain't done nothing for me. He ain't gave me nothing, nothing. I said, because you doubt yourself.
Exactly.
You doubt yourself,
Don't
ain't
have
nothing gonna
doubt.
happen.
Exactly.
Man, where we at, man, is nice. And if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have nothing. If he didn't put me in perspective and put you in perspective, we wouldn't have nothing. We wouldn't be able to do anything for these people. Look, we didn't get stimulus. Now that kind of made me mad because see, the scale moved down, right? The first time we didn't get it, the second time we didn't get it, and the third time we definitely ain't gonna get it, right or wrong.
Right.
Because the scale moved down more, right or wrong. So if you make 75,000, you ain't getting it. If you make 50,000, you ain't getting it. You see what I'm saying? And they took all of us and put us together as one whole.
Right.
So we didn't get food stamps. We didn't get none of that stuff because they said we make too much. We got too much. So we gonna share with you since it's like that. So the government only looking out for people that don't get more than one paycheck. And if you ain't get more than one paycheck in your household, they're not.
They ain't gonna do nothing
if you're
for
getting
you.
just one paycheck in your household, they're gonna give it to you. And if you make under a certain amount, they're gonna give it to you. But if you make, well, if they find out you got more, they ain't stupid. They'll do a little connecting the dots on your ass, and they'll be like, oh, y'all all please stay in the house, and you don't want to lie to them because they'll show up to the door. Yeah. They say, oh well, then y'all don't get one. Wow. And I'm not even married, but they view you as a tribe. So we wonder if we're gonna get some type of help then, since they're viewed as a tribe.
I ain't gonna get no help here.
Judean tribe.
They ain't gonna help.
A tribe consists of 10.
Yeah, we
You
have
didn't
a
know
try. Oh yeah.
A tribe consists of 10.
I know that.
And CPS can't come fuck with you none. They be the tribunals, the people from the tribunals come talk to you. Yeah, and the state can't fuck with you. The state has to support you. You did not know that. All you look, all you need is what's the name? Look, you one of them out there that
All right.
and it's in his arm, and then you got a tribe. That's what I'm doing. I got a lot of kids.
Yay.
But we thought we could get on here and shoot the shiznick with you and let you know that.
Yeah, guys, we thought we would just, say a couple words of wisdom, but also drop on there, a couple words of sternness, especially to Omni for him being the way that he is. And then also, not only especially to him, but to the other players out there that act the same. Y'all just get on, play the game, be cool. Don't be with all that craziness.
Be quiet. Just be quiet.
Yeah, just be quiet. I mean, if it's something that don't interest you, just don't say anything. If it interests you, then say something. Don't nobody want to hear no craziness. But to any of y'all that joined us on there, we do appreciate you joining us. And to any of you that will listen to this later, we appreciate you listening to us. But we do hope you all have a wonderful evening. And may God bless. And live in peace.
LIP. LIP.
Have a good night.